Yep. All right, that's good.
Introduction of David Rodriguez.
Hello, I'm Dave Rodriguez. This is our second league meet. It is 1/22/22, and we're Gearhounds 9242.
Ah, it's 22nd. Next month, it'll be February 22nd, 2022, and it's going to be on a Tuesday.
Not quite good.
Isn't that cool?
Yes,
Fun fact.
Alright, so this we're gonna be doing 3 practice matches. Okay, so this is 1 of 3 practice matches.
Hope you all ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
It's on the left side.
You're just going there, you want?
Yes.
Okay.
Between the wheels.
Oh. It's almost.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
You gotta just go over the barriers. Watch that.
Good. Good.
Oh, you too. There you go, we're doing good cycles. You got 125. Here you go, you got 105. Alright, watch the corner. Alright, 1 minute. There you go. You got 45. Let it down. Pick one up. Three, 2, 1. We got time.
Yeah.
We'll go around.
Oh, that's.
Alright, you don't have time. Go party.
Yeah, that's a partial park.
Yep. Okay,
And-
so. What did cycle time then?
Yeah, I'm
That
sorry.
was a really good cycle
Yes,
time.
it was.
Sorry
Until the. Yeah. No, that was.
So it ticked.
I was just getting stuck in the building.
No.
Tick, tick, tick.
But
Thing, right.
Oh, no. Was that? Oh, I thought I hit it.
No. See, I uppercut it with the arms.
So just tell us if. Because I didn't know. You said grab one more, I wasn't sure if you were going or.
Right, sorry.
And so I was like hovering
I thought
in the
I
middle.
told you in my head, but then that apparently didn't happen.
All right, so what are we trying to do? We're trying to deliver a block to the
Right, so
storage
if,
area for 2 points.
if we're in that position
Yeah,
again where
that's
we
what
have
I
a
started
little bit
doing
of dead time in between, we can't get a full cycle in. We'll pick up a block, come do the ducks, because when we're here at 30 seconds, we can get all of these done and still have 10 seconds left. So I think that if we have a block already,
Just dump
we
it
can
there.
we can just dump
If you
it
have a
on the
block-
low level.
If you give a
Anyway.
block in 5 seconds.
If you had it on the low level right now, you might have
If
leveled
there's
it
any more
out.
than 6 pieces
No,
out there,
it
it's
tilted
gonna super easily. So
After we hadn't touched
Right,
it.
okay.
So that's why I was
Yeah,
trying
we
to do.
touched
That's what I was
that.
gonna plan.
Alright.
Can we reset?
But do the ducks first,
Yep.
and then that.
I
Cool.
think it's better to actually dump it there than the low level because we
Yeah,
found
right.
that
That's
like
fine.
it's a medium and yeah. Okay.
New battery.
By the way.
No, that's practice.
Oh, this one's really good. Oh, lost that.
We saved the
Oh,
consumer.
let's take him out of service.
He's
That's good.
good. He's resilient little devil.
Yeah. Then a robot has to.
We don't raise participation award children here. We make them work for it.
That poor duck. Couldn't another duck take his place for at least one round?
No, he doesn't get a break until he's earned his worth.
He's earned his worth.
It's breaking your.
Well, Clean, you're going to become a duck hater, or, you know, the ducks are going to hate you.
I'm okay with that. They're plastic.
This is a battery.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just use that or whatever you want to do.
Was that the score?
Yeah.
So far we're holding to what I want.
Which is better than you are.
Oh, there's a
So we're
in
doing
the
practice
robot
sessions.
now.
So we're doing 6 seconds.
Yeah. So leave that up there for a second. On my whiteboard.
Where are the batteries?
It has been
On the
balanced, but
table.
been what?
Yeah. So wait, is that red one good?
No, do not use the red one.
Yeah, so there's only 3 that are charging right now.
Yes, because one's going to be in use. That sounds good. Right. Thank you.
Oh, I feel it staticking a lot.
20, 42, 51, 0.
How many eyes?
And 51 in endgame. And the highs, they were all on the high.
7. Yeah, 7.
Wait, Emily, did you touch a duck?
No, I just had my hand out ready to catch it as it was.
I wasn't sure whether you smacked it back on or
No.
let it roll.
It was like rolling along the edge, and I had my hand out there to catch it when it fell
It
off.
did kind of look like you went pop.
No, I just like
Make
reached
sure you don't
out.
come close enough to be considered
Right.
touching it.
Okay, so 8.
I wish you could pop it in.
You can.
Hey,
Sorry.
Sorry.
I didn't have that.
are you trying to walk the thing?
No, he's trying to take the top edge off the battery.
Why, the top edge
Still
is more
14.
powerful?
Yeah, it's super touchy. It's hard to get them to drive.
It does weird things on the top wall.
Oh, pick up some, that's when you have the most trouble. And the blocks are not all within the square.
Yeah.
Wait, Brian, touch it right before we start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab your controller. You're gonna do like 3 seconds.
Somebody fix the square, the blocks in the square.
Still hot.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, that is not good.
Heat up the blocks.
That's the real reason I wanted to do some more charging.
I knew it. It's a duck murderer.
That's good. Yeah.
Alright.
They're 228 below, so I think. Where's the doctor at?
Underneath the body.
That's not fun. I forgot to change the
It's working
FTC.
with us, so I can't
What's
put
on
too deep to it. But,
You're right. Just require me to do that.
Eli, preload. Yep.
Okay.
Alright. We're good for practice match number 2.
Give it a sec. Oh, no, wrong side.
Is this thing is not reset.
I did.
3, 2, 1.
was really quick talking.
Good job. Whoa.
Marshall, I can fix that by just going over them. They're coming back over. So.
Yeah, I would go over.
I'm coming back this way.
Go the other way.
And then.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Lift your arm up.
Nope.
Okay. Then
Go slower and try and turn.
Backwards?
there you go. Go forward.
I'm up here.
There's no wheels on the ground.
July, I'm up. Keep going. Keep going. Down. Middle.
1 minute. There you go. There you go. There you go. No. No.
Done.
50.
Down.
Pick up 1.
No. You gotta go
3, 2,
move that
1. Park.
Okay, so it's
This
throwing
is how not to
penalty,
do it.
by the way. Yeah. Practice match, this is the how to.
Not do.
But the
Yes.
fact that we still
Wait,
got
that's funny.
75.
That's funny. I also have another question.
Well, he didn't plan to make the penalty.
Oh,
Oh,
there
because
we
we're
go.
through.
Yeah, we threw the block halfway. Well, not even halfway, all the way across the
Yeah,
field.
sure, yes. Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Wait, my point.
Yes.
So in that situation, we had what? How much? We had like 3 seconds left. We had something loaded. We could have just.
Oh, that's true. It's
But with
also
the
a
balls,
Well,
they're gonna roll out.
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
better luck that way.
Yeah.
He's right.
Is there a launching penalty?
Yes.
Or my plane. Or
Yes.
you just put it down and you just drive and hopefully.
Can you
just
park
play
in there at
it.
the end game to get points?
No.
And
You have
then
to
I'll
park in
come.
the warehouse.
Well, good thing we got that game out of our system.
Hey,
Well, that's something
Let's
new maybe
reset
that
the
we
field.
autonomous
let's
could do.
reset.
And then last practice match. And then
Last practice match. Do once over the robot. That was a little intense. Make sure that nothing cracked and or is loose. Little curious.
Why did
about-
autonomous go bad?
The launching is a minor penalty.
What?
Launching is a minor penalty.
Oh, okay, so there's only 10.
Only.
Only 10.
Only. Wait, there goes the other one.
So it's not 20, it's 10.
Yeah, he put it down.
So it's 55.
50.
Oh, yeah. But what was the,
And you're gonna get right.
game?
I mean, our cycle was wrong point because it's 3
No,
that we did.
we scored 75. We're only
So
10 points
65.
down, maybe 65.
But it went down to 45, I don't know why.
Because major penalty, I think.
Yeah.
Because then you put it
Yeah,
in as a
minor
major and
penalty.
keep it a minor.
Okay? Last practice match.
What's up with you?
Yeah, they must have a
I don't
basketball
think he
game.
realizes that this
I
is
don't
what
think
he
it's a
is.
game, I think it might be a practice. Shallow air drive training.
Could we also do a vacuum of the field before we do the game matches?
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Just Yeah, when,
I need to be end game. What's the end game? So the total was 60. I'm doing that.
just say that there's stuff
We
on
did
there
all
for
the,
so long.
we did eight duckies.
Yeah, it's 48.
Oh, 8.
8 times 6.
That's fucking grand.
That's not. They got all the ducks.
Yes, they did.
Who did one in the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so
So it would be nice. 8.
You did one in.
Oh, okay.
Where's the rest of that?
Yeah, the field
Over
over
in
the
the corner from the
This is gonna be your best friend.
We're also good for robot, right?
No,
The
see, it's a lot
actual
of
matches.
and when we're in end game, we have the duck spinner going at what, 80%?
No?
I have to look. Are we doing that now, or
I
are we
think it
doing
goes
it
from
after
peak
the next practice?
because it has the building.
I think we're doing that after the next practice match.
We can do it now.
Well, he wants to give the robot a break to cool down.
Oh,
between-
no, I said before the actual matches. So just after, no, not yet.
That's what I was saying. We wanted to give the robot a break
Yeah.
between, after the practice match.
Eli, grab a new battery, we'll do the last practice match. Push. There's my inspection order.
So when we do the duck spinning, it's one of the triggers?
No, it's a bumper, so it's a
It's a set.
on or
It's
off.
someone like,
It's one of the buttons on the controller.
Yes.
I call them all triggers. I know there's the joysticks and the D-pad, and so it's one of the ones on the front. So that's a can cycle.
Correct.
All right, and it was. I know we bumped it from half a second to 3/4 of a second. I'm like, if we can shave.
You mean 8 times if you can shave even a tenth of a second, that's almost a whole
Yeah.
second.
It's enough to park.
Would be enough to park. That's what I'm thinking.
Max.
So what do you want to do? Shave down the time that's it's going slow?
You have to
Yeah.
be careful, if it goes too fast, the ducks fall off. Before
know.
they get to the center, before they get to the field.
Oh, that's why it's still started at 80, it's just we have to shorten the 80% period. So yeah, go too fast.
Are you saying how long it runs for?
Yeah, well, it starts off 80% for a little bit of time until it gets around 3/4 around here. If we do it so it's only when it goes like half rotation and then go up to 100.
So the button's programmed to go at a certain speed for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, well, until I let go. It goes 80% for a set amount of time every time, and then 100 for as long as I hold it.
You're on the wrong block, aren't you?
Yep.
Reload.
So you're saying decrease?
Decrease the period of time is at 80%.
Okay.
Right now it's 750 milliseconds.
Let's bring it back down to 500. I think part of that
I guess we
also
should test
was
that
as
real
we
quick.
got better with our, the human factor.
Okay.
I was doing that, I'm watching him.
Or is that you want safety glasses on?
He does.
Or we're playing, is that more this?
I have my eyes on you.
I think it's more this, right?
Yeah.
I had my glasses on and I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I
was very confused.
sure. Because I
Had
wasn't
his
saying
glasses
anything.
on so he
No, I mean, no.
You couldn't hear my silence?
I meant I couldn't see what you were doing, and you weren't saying anything, so I was confused.
Dr. B, it's not seeing any of the text. Just cannot find some variable start text.
I need a donut break.
Okay.
Trevor Gold is front. I was doing a text editor, so I was just hoping.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should take out some of the telemetry too. Because writing telemetry does take time. It does add a delay. And if we don't need the telemetry, I would comment out on the telemetry.
You know what, let's do that after we play the matches today, because it might speed something up just enough that something now doesn't work.
That's fair.
Let's change the bar as little as possible to cool down.
Alright, come test the duck spinner.
Who's gonna feed the ducks?
That one.
Duck first
How too much in the timer.
one. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it all over again.
Hey Linda, can you get a timer on your phone?
I can get a timer on my phone.
Give us a go when you're ready.
30 seconds. Yeah. Oh, a timer, not a alarm.
Well,
Stopwatch timer.
Oh, I thought you meant
Just
Countdown timer.
Okay, okay.
30-second timer.
Okay,
30-second
okay.
timer. And hold it right there.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'd like to point out that that was with the extra duck.
oh, was it?
Yep.
It's 24
And
seconds.
we still had 5 seconds left. 5 or 6, yeah.
That's all cool.
So that's,
Like 4 or 5.
that works.
That range. So,
Alright, we get one more practice match.
minus the auto duck, and we have plenty of time.
You have like 7 seconds.
Good change. Good
Wanna do it one more time?
Let's
Let's,
run a practice match. We still
we'll do it in the practice, yeah. Eli, reset. Or double check the reset, I guess.
Mixing.
I love the audio commentary.
A lot of mixing there.
Eli, what all
Looks
goes
like
into
it's a
that
mix with a
mixing
lot of the
over
balls
there?
and outside.
Mixing.
Yeah.
Mixing.
It's mixed, I don't care, let's go.
A lot of balls on there.
Okay,
David, are you ready?
Yep, that's fine for you.
Well, it's just rolls with the front.
Ready?
Battery wise, we are at 14, so I think you have plenty. Here, wait, give this up.
Who else stuff to do?
Ready?
Yeah,
We need to take
phone
a
call.
call.
3, 2, 1.
Don't do what you did last time. Don't do what you did last time. I'm gonna do what you did last time. It lined up really well, actually.
Did we put a block in?
Yep.
Okay.
What's that about?
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
120. Off the corner. Flat, 110. One minute. There's a light bulb. You can grab one. Two, one. Alright, turn around and dump it.
Drop the line.
Park, park, park. Push through.
Is it partial?
Yes.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Yes, part of it is.
That's why I
Over
turned
the
on the
line.
angle and then tried to keep going.
Okay, so.
I think that's 110-ish.
Sorry for that reaction time.
Because,
Oh, I forgot to do that.
yeah, balance.
Sorry for that reaction time.
You didn't find that out. Balance is
That was a little bit. I was
No,
like,
that was right.
I was like,
106, okay.
Yeah.
Only 7 ducks?
five. No, you had 9. You had 8 ducks.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, it was 8.
112.
112.
Okay.
Right. Just another point. Reminder, confer with Lynn Val about the score before you can submit.
Yep.
Going into the balance.
Eli.
We get the one on the.
Oh, we did.
There's still a duck under there.
I think it's counted. Right, because we had
We're
55.
just a plain simple duck.
Thank you.
Well, we didn't come here
It's
to
a
play
high
games.
compliment.
Wait, what's funny? Partial park is 3.
We didn't come here to be
It's 3?
to save the ducks.
Pretty sure it's 3.
Why not?
It's 6 and 3.
Just squishy enough, they'll be fine.
Well,
Natural armor.
Choose your own fact.
Alright, let's get robots free.
During and
Sit it out here.
yes, partial part is 3, completely into 6.
wait, when,
Well, no,
where
that's
is the
the
balance?
At the very end, like
Oh,
after
okay.
the game.
Endgame. It has to be balanced
I
in
long
Endgame.
for this moment.
At the end of Endgame, it has to be.
Right, it has to be balanced at the end of
Endgame.
the whole thing.
You want to help clear off the balls so that he can bet somebody want to get the game pieces off the floor and take off the
You want to take that star?
Isn't it just timed out? Yes, just timed out.
All the money to play. Not that. That's why did you do that? I think it's because we're doing stuff on the
Right, now you can't get that one. Come along,
This is the one time I wish Elijah was here.
The one time?
Yes.
Why? Did you do the vacuum?
Yeah.
You did just fine.
It's not the being bad at it where I'm worried about. It's just yes, doing it.
You did a good job.
Thank you. I cried so much.
Emily.
Eli, what is this at?
14.
14?
Yep.
Perfect, that's not even warm.
One of them.
100 G's. Dude, 100 G's. Every day, yeah?
Just go.
I should have 100 G's, yeah?
Huh? No, it's not on the live stream. That's why I was thinking.
I'll show you both of
You
them.
made sure to come. Yeah, I did make it. The reason I did it was because
Well, that's,
person
that's
you
a
said.
You need what?
That's the video of the whole sub-site.
I'm not following this.
Oh, yes.
Never even listen.
I like the dogs.
Are you?
She got that impression.
That didn't distract me, please.
What?
So. Get the video.
I'm guessing we'll probably have to.
Okay.
You want more?
No, those would be good. And you probably kind of the best way. Do you have access to Google Drive?
No, but I can I airdrop them to your phone? Do you have an iPhone?
Yes.
Airdrop.
McLean, we have to take glamour shots of the robot today.
Oh my god. At least put the LEDs on first.
Okay?
Thing
Maybe
is-
we won't be taking glamour shots today.
Let's take a few.
I was like, either way, I have to send
I
pictures to
mean-
Mrs. Tarberton for the yearbook, so.
Right here, let's try to airdrop it.
Oh, no, not those two. That's that. Precision alignment. Right.
Did you get them? There's more. Oh, there is more too.
Okay.
Yes.
So it sent all of the ones that you selected.
See, what's that? See,
Is that you?
no, it was. I was like, what? Alex,
Oh.
sister. At least Eli said, why do I always do that to him? And I said, I've always been doing it. No, okay, yeah. Oh, shoot.
We still live, Ken?
Oh wait, I never sent that video to Alan.
That's my computer.
So like I said, but it's not just you, Eli, I got it. It might be.
You can also use it.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, what?
You don't have to hide it, Eli.
Is it all vacuum?
Look at that.
As I step on it with my shoes.
We tried, but we can't get it.
See that?
Also, balls are a lot easier to acquire. So,
Oh, they're over there. That's where those were. I was gonna say, I have to recognize.
Alright. So we're here in order is
He's actually the worst, we'll be back in a minute, we gotta wait for him.
Oh, you're right on that.
I took some off and it wasn't, still isn't registering your phone.
Okay, I knew that was funny.
Yeah, you should.
No, you do not. You
Yes,
no,
Father.
no.
One, two, Emily's phone.
Oh, you're trying to fine.
Sent.
This could be a major tripping hazard, but that happen.
You get them?
Yep, I did.
There's more, but what happens is it can only take a short amount. So putting too many on.
Question. Because I don't think we ever realized that there was a one there. Or did
There's
we?
4 of them. Question is, do they work? Because I thought sometimes they trip over.
Work.
They trip over. I don't know if we can.
Well, now we need to put this to this.
tape it to the
Yeah, you can tie yourself.
We want that to actually go down the side of the wall, though.
no, tape it to this board.
Sorry.
Put it behind the field, so that it's tucked in right there.
That's too far.
Alright, David, can you get set up for official match number 1?
No,
Come a little closer.
It worked. I got.
You didn't get all of them, you only got part of them. Because I didn't like them all on.
Okay, we got a preloaded block. So,
It was gonna happen.
Move on the first.
You know that.
Basically prevent the claim.
You kicked that.
I told you it was gonna be a tripping
Oh,
hazard.
this is a video, that's
You
why.
got a duck preloaded.
The duck preloaded.
Should it be?
we don't have the randomization on the
I'm
field.
waiting for them.
Well, it's still showing practice match,
For
not
the one
match.
that's really beat up
Oh,
already.
Oh.
Wayne, do you want to run?
Keystone me too?
He's still
He's
using the
only-
same one, huh?
Yep.
Need to
Wayne, do you want to run the robot since it's FTC?
Nope. do like
Play matches.
This
If
is
you
our
wanted to
actual
chest
match.
it, you would have to
This is our
chest it
actual
off the
match.
field.
You liked it, right?
Alright.
from 6.
No, you gotta put the controller down, Eli.
Already?
Fix the duck, hold on. Gotta fix the duck. Oh, yes.
Let me fix the ducks.
Different
Oh.
than-
Oh, it just got randomized then.
It just got randomized, because now we're into match 1 of 6.
Okay, okay.
Okay, just before we go, Emily and Mac and Eli, we need a little bit better situational awareness. I know if you're focusing on that block that's in the robot and you're trying to get it into the bucket and you're too close to the carousel, bang, we hit the carousel.
Yep.
So if you see that's going on, you know, Emily, you're supposed to be looking at the bigger
Yeah.
picture. You know, it's, hey, Mac, back it up. Okay?
It's going away 10 points.
Yeah.
Alright, David. You ready?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we have time.
Oh, look at that.
You have 10 seconds before the conclusion.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Watch when you're coming over the barriers. You can watch that. 130. Back up.
Not in,
Back up.
not in.
There you go. 115.
Go. That's second. Let's take it back.
There you go.
Good.
1 minute. There you go.
Down.
Pick up the block. Doesn't matter. Watch the thing.
Big part.
Dump it.
I tried to put it out just in case you'd say no.
Balanced.
Yep. So then,
Autonomous
Was
was
that
the
120
duck
on the dot?
and
That's
Right,
really
before you
satisfying.
submit,
no.
Yes.
go over there and talk to him.
Oh,
Okay, let's
no,
just
I
Not us.
watch
Wait,
everything you do.
2, 4, 6, 8. So what?
Yep,
8.
I
Wait,
have
2, 4, 6.
All 10 of the ducks are on plate.
Yeah. Okay.
Deliver 6 total things.
No, that's
Why
not
wouldn't
that's
we
not
do
that's
this?
not a
And
handshake.
then you
Yes.
have.
Oh.
What's happening?
And you
That's
have
okay.
a
Okay,
level
grab my
Yeah, we have.
Wait, so that's 8, so 48,
120, guys.
58.
Nice.
And then apart.
Okay, are we good to submit?
It might have just been a loose connection. I'll check.
Everybody agrees?
Wait,
Yes.
so 20 and autonomous.
Well, say that is the submit.
Yeah, submit it
Screen.
now.
Wait, but no,
Yes.
what I'm confused is, so we got 48, right?
Right.
Yes.
For ducks. And does that count? Because where is the...
That's the 10. It's an end game.
The balance.
Okay.
Dr. B, it says
Oh, because that's only 6.
suspension of
Okay,
one
I thought that
respond
was
temporarily stop responding to commands while in op mode loop running. But we didn't have any issues.
Well, we
The only
don't really use the expansion hub. The only thing
The
that's
only
on
one
it is.
expansion hub is ducks.
Oh, okay.
Static lead out.
Let's reset the field.
No static electricity. No.
I'm guessing it was probably just a loose
Loose
connection.
wire. Make sure that the wires are all
That's what I'm doing.
tight.
It was a loose connection. Oh yeah, wow. Very loose connection. I'm surprised it was connected at all.
Oh boy.
Battery.
Alright, good start.
You gotta get in the habit of taking the buck off the field to do this when you're in a match situation.
And no talking.
During the match, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes.
I can talk.
Pretend you're in the stands.
Oh, then I'd be very loud.
Can't blame you there. Randomization.
No, you have to do the randomization after we hit net. How long have you been doing FTC?
Like that. See?
You ready?
That is the right guess.
Is it, or is it in the opposite end?
No, it's closest to the
Carousel.
carousel on this side, so it means it's on the barrier
Okay.
side.
Alright,
Block, hit the duck, ducks.
you got all your ducks.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Are you in a row?
They are in a column.
Good to go?
3, 2, 1.
Let's go past that. Is that 14.3? Wow,
The duck stayed on.
I was kind of.
I was like watching a basketball go around the rim. Partial.
Okay, okay.
But they're stuck in there.
Exactly.
Screw the ducks.
Yeah. Exactly.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Watch.
Yep. The new battery button.
There you go. Take it. Look for the belt.
I got a duck here.
Keep going. 120.
Reset.
Yeah, now we talk about it.
Yeah.
You gotta come around. Okay. One minute. Back up. There you go. 45. Take off one. Worry about it.
Could have dropped it.
With some practice, I think we can get that. Keep it down, right as you fling it around.
We just got time.
And yeah, we probably could have, but I would rather
Get a safe.
not knock
Yeah.
that over in a hurry
Exactly. Sorry.
and get all the ducks apart.
So we got 8, so 48.
Yeah, the
And then the part deck that
and then
yeah.
right, it was partial parked and off on, and
So
then
that's 64.
we just
We have this.
Turn
Is that
Yeah,
autonomous?
just- if we're doing
We
that,
preloaded block. Did we get the?
So just say
Not?
say net,
That-
and I'll say
Oh, the
Yeah.
blocks
So
are
just
preloaded?
double checking.
Yes, block was
timing.
preloaded.
Because for that last one, I was still off this side trying to get rid of which the team is doing.
Why are we showing points for?
Partial.
Oh, sorry.
What's the DB?
That's preloaded block, I think.
So you preloaded it and put it on top of it?
No, just we
didn't-
had it in our bot to start.
Oh, that's the, no, I think the block
No,
is the bonus sphere that you.
Yeah, that's if you
Oh, is
started
that-
that.
okay.
Yeah, if you started
Yeah.
that.
No.
I'm gonna make sure I'm reading the.
It's really
correct
only
way.
important if you did
So
it.
wait, 64 for endgame. 24.8, so that would give us 88. And then 15 in the beginning, so.
Yeah, we lost 5 for
So this is correct?
We did
Yeah.
2 blocks, which is 12, so 17 less than last time. Which is 17 is what it is.
Nobody's been putting the numbers on the whiteboard.
Yes, we have.
What's the 120?
Those are the practice
Where
matches,
those
so
go,
they have the
the
real.
practice-
So the last one.
Oh, that's the most fun.
All right, you're good to submit for match 2.
Who sets a field?
I'm getting a good 30 points higher.
Yep.
That was due to a lot of practice and a lot of good coding work.
Yes.
And a lot of time coming in from.
Only 10 of it coming from our time, the rest is contract.
20's coming.
For more something.
Well,
Well, we were already
last
parking.
time.
We had 10 before, now we're up to 20. So.
And soon we'll be at 56, right?
Oh yeah.
Stop messing with the robot. Let us actually work on it.
I'll let you work on it. I haven't touched it for a while. Besides the doctor's window.
Yeah, we still got stuff on the line.
Definitely, you have to initialize your autonomy before you randomize stuff up there. You have to initialize
Before you
autonomous before
randomize.
David randomizes.
Yeah.
Yep, ready?
No,
No.
yeah, get the robot set. Make sure everything, you can check later.
There's a duck on the field.
Thank you.
That fits through the, like, putting the block in the thing, that's the, right?
Yes.
Did you guys not preload last time?
You did.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it would have been hard to preload, David.
Run one?
Huh?
It's fine. Yes. Randomize.
That is correct.
No.
Except for the top. Thank you, Bob. No problem. David, at your discretion.
Alright, ready, set.
3, 2, 1.
There you
Eli, so we'll go
What's it called?
arm halfway up and I'll drive forward. Got it?
go. So you're gonna want to drive backwards?
No.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Watch.
Yeah, second to me up.
You're stuck in between sides. There you go. Watch.
Back up a little bit.
We're gonna do cycling. 1 minute.
Now, jump for just the same. Jump for it. Take it up.
You're not gonna sit down.
Take down.
Eli, just time it right when we go, okay?
go, go. Watch the corner. Where did the tape roll get stuck?
It's
In the middle
It's
of
in
the
the
lot?
intake right now.
Alright.
Yeah,
So
just
we
put it
really
back
gotta
up as soon as
workshop
you're
that.
done.
Oh yeah, because if you do
Yeah.
that, okay.
And actually, no, I won't say here.
Now,
The corner
it's-
just barely.
It's kind of like the part, because it's got a square, it's only 1
It
point.
was not kept.
So 48, it was
Yes.
still good, so partial 3, 48, so that's 61.
Yep,
Here, it would
sounds
be
good.
30, wait, 61? No, it would be 63. Because the 2.
Yes.
But, yeah, no, that's endgame, so 63, 30,
Yeah, so Eli's very good at
last
this.
year like that.
33,
I forgot you did that. You did.
and then,
Are we in
did we
agreement?
get
You
20?
knew before.
Wait, how many did we get in endgame? I mean, in auto? We got the
Yeah,
drop in the
15.
Not in
50?
partial. Yeah. 15.
So yeah, so wait, how did I get 93?
You gave us the extra up there, didn't you?
Is that 6?
That's 4, 5, 6,
6:30.
30.
That's 30. And then this is one less. We got that. So it's 63 in endgame, so that's 93.
I don't even
And
know
then
where we're at
15
right
is
now.
108. So why is it 107?
Wait,
There's 2 points where you drop the little block, or is
1
it?
point for putting this.
Oh, it's only
Oh,
1
it's only
point for the block.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's only 1 point, then yes.
One
it's
point.
107.
The alumni still send support from
Still in
TSU.
Gwenda?
Yep, still
Are we done? Submit?
Eli's, does yours match up with?
Wait, he said, what is it? He said that's
Yes,
only
it's-
1
it's
point.
only 1 point.
Oh, okay. Yes, submit.
Yeah, freight completely in storage unit is 1 point.
Okay.
Still is at 5 points.
That's it.
It's 2 autonomous.
Ah, that's where we got the 2.
Yep.
Okay. We're really good. Very consistent.
Your tape roll.
Were we able to 3D print our little piece?
Came right on that.
I already know which one's gonna be. It's gonna be the middle one. So
Sure.
McLean, were we able to
You just
3D
gotta be
print
careful when you're driving.
What?
Were we able to 3D print the little?
No one ever designed it.
No, I designed it. I just told Kate to put the letters on it.
Oh,
The numbers.
okay.
Oh, that's.
Well then, I guess now we need to print it. That's all we have left. I didn't know that you guys finished that.
touchy. Static electricity.
We also need to replace the battery.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to do.
Eli, I think you're on the verge of a good song there. Don't.
So we just gotta keep going.
We need a.
It's 10 and 12, right?
Okay, what do you guys wanna do? You
You
wanna,
like
I want
mix
to keep
that up?
going.
wanna keep going?
We're consistent and keeping our rhythm, so we mix it up.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, is it good?
It's good.
I did.
Oh,
So.
sure.
Eight.
You know what?
One.
When you're trying to get in, and I think it may be from where you're standing, but it looks like you can get the ball, but you really can't. Try and come in the center. Emily, I don't know if it would make sense for you to be over on this side
We just
for
have to
teleop
land
and then
it.
bounce
Yeah.
around for
Well,
ducks.
so what's happening is you guys are getting pinned. You're looking to get this ball right here.
Yeah.
You're getting pinned here, and you're getting pinned in the middle,
Yeah,
and you
wow.
can't get it.
What I'm seeing from here is the intake isn't anywhere near any of the
Right.
others. So I
Right,
don't know
that's
if
what
it's
they do. The corners
it's-
are pinning.
Yeah.
into what the other elements. You're getting
Well,
So
stuck
you
in
need
this
to be on that end to talk to them.
I think that's, yeah, if you were,
Minimize.
Well, you have to be like on this end, you can't be in the
I'm
corner,
a genius.
because there's a box
You're welcome.
on the floor.
yeah, well, we should probably take the box out on the
Let's
floor.
see.
Yeah, for next week we need to take up, well, let's get the measurement,
It's
what
like-
is the measurement for the box?
Not,
How long is
not now, Lisa.
The box is the length of the.
No, it's not.
It's a little shorter.
Can you
Alright.
like tiptoe?
It's
Okay, go
Middle.
ahead.
Have everything.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Eli, arm at half and I'll just drive over it.
I'm at half. Okay.
I think you have wheels down on the side.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Yeah, go.
3, 2, 1.
Just let it. There you go. Watch the corner. You have ball right there. Watch out as you come over.
Jack, second back.
It's okay. It's fine. You can go without it. Slow down as you come down over the curves. 110. There you go. Watch. 1 minute. It's okay. Ditch it. You got the ball in the corner. 45. Put it in. There you go. Good save.
Intake and pick up that.
Okay.
Go.
Wait, it's shorter.
No, my control's good.
Is it really?
Oh well.
I wasn't touching anything.
Oh, so close. Oh wow. Let's see.
Secret point somewhere. Secret point.
26. No, 26. 24.
I just want to do a quick little experiment before we do our next match with
Do
the
we have 2
Ducks.
matches left or one?
Me too. Because we got 3 100s in
What's the
Okay. I've just, because I find it easy and reliable, is I've been putting the duck with its little beak on the top of the triangle. Let's try putting the duck on with its tail on the triangle. What I want to do is I want to see if we can consistently make it fall and stay, because when we're doing it in endgame, they're not going as far this way under the robot. But Emily's not putting the beak on the triangle exactly. So let's see if maybe there's one orientation of the duck for autonomous where the duck will kind of land and stay.
Right, okay.
do you confirm David?
Yeah, I confirmed with David already. We got the same thing.
Would it make sense?
Last week we only made it into the 90s once, and
Would it make
That's our
sense
lowest
to
match.
back up a
That's our
little bit
lowest
over the
match.
ducks before you head over?
Stop
Right.
Would it
So
make sense to back up a little bit off the ducks before you head over?
Eli,
Yes.
we need
If you
to, when you guys are doing that thing,
I don't know, I'm asking.
to try
the
and,
problem is then you're dealing with the stuff down the middle of the aisle.
right, so,
Wait,
You can't do that.
I have a question. Would it be okay if would it be cool right here? So if we're driving and I just go like that works. So if we need to get over and we like go over and I just wing.
right, so if you're here doing the duck,
Just wave your hands in the air if you don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
That's
need
the
to
way she-
back
they said they're
up
stuck on it,
before
it's
you
stuck
turn.
swinging me.
Yeah.
It's got more head down.
But you need to, your back end needs to be facing all the way over here.
If-
So you need to do like a
If we
180.
If we get 150 up to the car
Just,
this time around.
nope, other way.
Oh, okay. I knew what that means.
Back up.
I'll go ahead and just-
You need to back up and then turn.
Which end is the back?
Go that way. Very slow. Just go very slowly.
And then
Yes.
right.
Continue. You have to turn so you're pointed towards the corner.
For what? What are you talking about?
When we're doing at the very end, so you've done all of your ducks. This is why you keep getting stuck on these. Is because you have to back up,
Oh,
turn.
yeah, because I ran over it and I didn't go around. But that was the issue.
Right.
with the last.
I get that. What I'm saying is you have to turn even more
You
so.
dragged
So when
that
you
tile. You dragged that block with you. You're not conscious of what you're running over, but you ran over that block. That block was not there. It was further in.
Yeah, you dragged it halfway across the
No.
field.
Dragged
It
that
was-
block halfway across the field, and that's
Yeah,
why
this
you
one
got
was
stuck
right
on.
there.
Yes, once you picked it up,
But then
you
there was a duck there and the head swung through. It was either hitting that or the duck and we ended up with the duck and had to go around.
You ended up with
Snapped on
both.
the side.
you gotta be careful. You gotta be a little bit more conscious of what you're running over, because that's what's killing you.
Let's set the robot
and do
for
autonomous.
autonomous, and then let's kind of mark out where. Well, yeah, once it's there, we're just gonna use the regular spinner motor.
Right.
So, all right, set it for autonomous, so we get the robot to where it normally is in autonomous.
None of you like the chocolate donuts?
Oh,
I've
that's a
been-
lot of
I've
Because
been-
they seem to be in the bottom of the box.
I
I've
can't
had a
give you
few.
chocolate.
I've been eating them.
I can't eat donuts.
Yeah, Eli's been eating all the
Blaine, let's see you guys competition on donut eating.
Maybe we should advertise that we're having
I've
donuts, and a
been-
few more teammates would come out.
No,
I'm at an all-time low with my donut eating.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like those donuts look
I need the mini
great.
cupcakes
I
back.
could eat a lot. of them.
I was debating whether I was gonna throw it at you in the head or if I was gonna leave.
All flat on the floor. Get some blocks on the outside. Shouldn't be all bowls on the
Yeah,
outside.
throw like 2 more balls into the center, pull it heavy out.
That was when I put it
I like
tail to the.
I also like that. I don't like that.
Dr. B, do you have any thoughts on why it's not
That's 3 times.
Going straight.
It didn't line up. It came in, and then it almost did
No, I get
that.
that, but it's
that something like a
it's not driving
Because the ducks have gone in.
perpendicular to the wall,
Do you think the headings
to
are?
that back wall. It's coming in at a skew. We were counting on having the bars to straighten it out, but if it gets over those bars and it doesn't straighten out, it's still going at a skew, and that's how we've ended up. We've ended up in that position several times now.
Yeah, partials.
Because whenever the duck is in the whatever, it's the duck edge just goes straight. That doesn't get
No, we avoided the duck this time.
No, that's
No,
not.
we didn't.
Oh, that duck.
It's also the 4th time we ever wrote that. Isn't it?
And we have plenty of time. Do we want to stop and make a mid-course correction based on?
I mean,
Is there
I mean, if you want to take a
corrections?
small break, we can try that other
The heading.
with the heading, because the rest of it doesn't change. It's just gonna
Right.
try and gyro correct to drive straight.
Okay.
All right, let's
do
put
that.
the robot back. Before we do that, let's put the robot back by the turntable, and let's try, 4 or 5 more duck positionings to see if we can consistently get the duck to stay on this side. So put the robot where it ends up in autonomous. And we're way ahead on time today, right? We have 2 matches to go, and it's what, around noon?
It's, yeah.
How much time do you have to do this?
There.
Just put it where it ends up in autonomous. Does it end up there on
Maybe
autonomous?
just a little closer to the wall.
Yeah, it's a little closer to the wall. That looks
all
about
for
right.
different spots.
But in the matches, you can go, that kept it in close.
Alright, what we gotta do though is we have the ducks that are keeping it from really telling us, you know, it's like we gotta pull the duck out after we try it. But what are we thinking? If we put the ducks sideways, they seem to be staying a little bit closer.
It's closer to the center. I think her idea of putting it closer to the center seemed to
Closer to the
help it
center.
end up close to the wall.
Try it all the way, almost touching the black. So it's a little bit past the black.
I think it's just random.
I think it's just random.
Because the duck's spinning as it's falling off.
On the outside edge, it falls off the out, it's a risk of it falling off a lot more.
Yeah.
That's the biggest fear, because that's the biggest waste of time.
Alright, so what do we want to do? We
See,
want
that-
to take a
that
few
path-
minutes and try that heading?
Where you came back and then went,
It's a
instead of
simple-
just trying to
simple
turn.
just change
Yeah, that's
one
what I
line
did
and then
before.
you're autonomous.
Just last minute I got caught up.
I mean, it may not work at all, so.
I think the key is that you have to be a lot more aware of of not running over stuff on the field if you can avoid it.
What were you saying? Don't touch?
Did you want to try that?
Let's
Drive with heading?
take a stab at the drive with heading. Give you any line of time to break.
Mental.
Yeah.
Alright, Eli and I will be trying it this over here.
Don't cry, you did good. You did better than you did all last week.
Right.
Have another donut.
Just comment that line out.
That's fair.
Copy it and comment.
Distance,
Heading.
heading.
What do we want, 270?
Right, we said it was.
I mean, 265 before, but if we go 270, we try 270. Go over.
If you can, for the open house, I'd move those two tables apart so that they can actually see the field from outside.
Distance, rise, fall, heading.
Offset.
Oh, max
yes,
diff. Right, we had a max diff.
Right. And what's the gain?
How aggressively it tries to wreck everything.
Right. Max diff, probably 1 or 0.
What was the last year?
Because I don't remember really what the max diff did.
Well, because if the heading
Free.
is off.
Right.
Freight.
But then all was a pointer. We want this thing to be a very slow, gradual correction.
Right, so was the,
So the
Max
maximum is
diff-
a bound. So that we
it
don't
can
end
only
up-
go more than,
So it won't ever it won't try like actually like do an entire correction. It'll keep it going forward
right, okay.
with the minor corrections.
And that's how it got smaller and smaller each time.
So let me see what we had last year.
So
I think we have a pretty good shot at the control award.
we typically do. Just between presets and teleop.
If you get that camera, you'll have a better shot. You'll have a very good shot.
I say every year that I write it, I have to make the font like itty bitty, and I have to fill every square inch of that page that they give you front and back because
You can
they're
add a
just
sheet.
so.
You can add a sheet.
No,
It's only front and back,
2-page.
and like I do it on a computer, so I can rearrange everything, and everything's like packed in. I can show you.
Like, I saw that it said the control award must be on no more than 2 sheets of paper, which means you might have 4 surfaces to cover.
And where did we use it last year?
We would have used it in autonomous.
I'm looking. Oh, there we go. We have a 0.2.2.
Offset and the
The max diff. Offset is 0. I have.
okay, bye. Thank you, Linda.
You
So
wanna give me the sheets on down?
what are the
so that I can-
parameters?
I will.
Timer. Runtime. Power.
And something to
Power
write
level
with?
offset.
We had 0,
There
0.2.2.
you go, Miss Lisa.
Yeah, no offset. 0.2.2.
So what is the offset?
The offset is just like a fixed differential. That was
Okay.
the correct for the drift.
Right, so that would have been the diff in the regular one,
Right.
and now it's called offset.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Shocking.
So now leave.
Yes, he has to leave.
Oh, okay.
This actually worked pretty well last year. It would drive straight, it would kind of do this wander, but it would
You would
generally
get
keep
there.
average a heading and just kind of wander around it, as opposed to kind of going off.
I mean, what do we have? We have like 8 or 10 seconds left by the time it gets there, right? So
You have 10.
Right.
I mean, we can
I mean,
go
we can-
slower until
exactly.
we get almost right to the barrier and then blast it to get over.
That's true.
But you never know when you at the very, there's always a difference.
You know, well, we're running on encoders, so we know where we are.
We have a general idea of how far we go.
If we were doing
General is a very
cannons this
loose
year.
term.
Yes,
We know
it is.
probably within a factor of 2.
About
2 feet. Yeah.
Right.
If we
Enough
had
to
done
score or enough not to score.
2 + 2 = 5 for large values of 2.
That's right.
right, if we had done mechanics this year, I wanted to work with odometry so you know exactly where you are on the field at any given moment. That's a pain with our current configuration.
We need a wheel to roll in each direction along the ground.
Right. It just wasn't gonna happen.
That was
this
always the
season.
problem. Well, this wouldn't be so bad. But when we had mechanics, it was a pain because if you strafe, then that odometer wheel you're dragging across and it gets all messed up. But here where we're
Isn't
only
it like one of those like 360? Isn't it like the marble ones? Can't you use those?
Track one.
I mean, I guess if you had like a trackball with with 2 optical encoders, you could.
So
It went
270 was
straight.
too much. That's cool.
Did you reset the robot before we started everything?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was, I mean, that was pretty good.
I mean, it's straightened out certainly. I just think between hitting that and running over the duck,
Wow. I just wrote that quick command. I didn't look, did we make any modifications to the regular move?
I'm not sure.
think so, but let me just.
I mean, that looks like it ran the right number of encoder steps. It just veered way off.
Wrong, totally wrong angle. Where are all the commands? Did you push? Anytime recently? You pushed last night?
Last night I did, yeah.
Or why is it not? Huh? Tell me the mic didn't.
What is that green washcloth tie wrap to the electric
That's
cord for?
from. It says something on the back. I don't know what it says. It was from Worlds, I think.
Oh.
It says FTC.
That's a
on it.
mouse.
What?
I just saw a mouse.
No.
I mean,
Oh,
dead
no.
serious.
I thought I saw one and then we couldn't
There's-
find where it could have gone.
They've been. Oh, yep. Saw it went up the cabinets.
Can't get into them, can it?
I'm not sure. It's probably hiding behind the tent right there.
What would?
Have to text Mrs. Charleston
That
about that.
is not good.
It's not bad.
Oh, poor little mouse just wants
There goes our clickbait title. OMG, we saw a mouse.
Nothing real. Going wrong.
I heard one over here a minute ago.
But yeah, it's over in that corner now.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, I heard it over there, but okay. Can you see it?
Not anymore. Saw it right over there.
That's awful.
It's okay.
You got a cafeteria, you gotta have mice in the room.
Not true.
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, the thing with mice is where you see one, there are at least 10.
This has been going on for about a month and a half now.
Really,
They're-
first mess was wrong.
So they've caught one in the storage closet, they caught one in the ABC,
Oh, that, yeah.
had one somewhere else. Good times.
At least it was a mouse and not just like a big rat.
As stuff started flowing back into the suburbs, the wildlife,
Uh-huh.
like where I grew up, you would
Did you actually
never see anything.
submit those files? Because I am not, I'm full, I am not seeing I'm not seeing all this stuff.
Do you want me to push now?
Move for distance traffic alert is not currently being verged on this side. All the red ones have not been pushed.
That's so weird.
You might not have selected them. Sometimes you auto add them, I might not have auto added them and things. I usually don't auto add. Well, run it again, I wanna run it a couple times, I wanna see. Okay, let me just work with this.
Mrs. Charleston first.
He's not here. He left. You're safe to come back.
One of those cabinets is open, maybe that's where it went.
No, I don't think so. And yo! It happens to be one of the fullest cabinets in the room.
I don't know if it can get under the door. That
Yes.
door looks
Oh,
pretty.
it definitely got under the door.
Well, I meant the big steel door.
Oh, the steel doors, no, that's.
That's pretty well tight to the floor.
He just, I heard him go over there. After you guys saw him here, I heard him over there.
So probably made tracks for someplace that has more in the way of mouse food.
He scared him. So now let's see, we scare ducks, we scare mice.
Scare children.
We don't want to scare children.
I haven't scared any children yet this season.
She's working. She's trying to figure out how. This poor duck here is going to need a Band-Aid too by the time we're done.
I am resetting the robot. I'm restarting.
What's the angle say?
329. Which,
Well,
McLean? Let's see.
Let me put this down. It's stuck.
There we go.
Now our bumpers are screwed up too.
my guess is that.
We only got a little stuck. We plowed into that and like wedged ourselves in between it. We're good now.
My guess is that we.
That was a
have-
look of, what are you
Corrected
doing
back
to
to
my
back.
robot?
It's correcting the wrong way.
Oh, so instead of
I didn't like the fact that the wheel didn't engage properly.
well, I think that was a chance. That's the first time it's happened today.
Yeah.
Out of how many times we've run it?
It didn't go at full speed.
Because it jumped up on top of this and so it had a different resistance.
Is it still tight the way you readjusted it?
It's on there.
Alright, we can try this. Split the correction. I think it's like our other thing, why it was spinning just weird.
Going the wrong way.
Our motors are opposite what they were last year, so.
You wanna call Goodyear and see if they have a time?
You wanna give me the phone number?
Oh, I thought you had it on your phone.
No, I don't. What's his name? Doug?
Danny,
Danny.
oh, sometimes you get Carlos.
FYI, we're at 13.
Okay.
So.
Change the battery.
The battery. There we go. There we go.
Because I'm
There's the
hoping
correction.
that even with the correction, if we somehow hit a duct or anything, it gets to here and it's still trying. It's not going to keep going this way. It'll keep trying to go that way.
Alright, but now that's twice in a row it did that.
Well,
That's
that
the
was the battery.
Notice when our battery's low, our on-time doesn't quite.
Yeah.
But that's the typical behavior when the battery's low.
7171.
I'm looking.
What's this one? We have some kind of.
This thing was just like.
Piece of, plastic bag. The head should be different. So,
I say it looked like it was correcting.
Is that Shrewsbury?
No.
that's good.
Why won't it show me the phone number?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems much more authoritative when it's got a fresh battery.
Nice.
But we had no duck interference. That time the duck stayed in its place.
I could throw some ducks in the way.
We should also put the centerpiece back in on its spots.
That doesn't
I
matter.
was say that would.
So the good thing is, if this command, if ducks do get stuck and try and make it go off kilter, it
It'll-
will correct itself.
Let's
It
try
just
it
might
with some
run out
ducks
of
in the
time
room.
before it actually gets there. Because the encoders are measuring how far it goes. So if it's lifted up and it spins, it's still going to count it as moving, even though.
And you managed to leave an open path.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
That's the amazing part about it.
So give me lottery numbers for tonight, because I want to play them. If you can pull that off, you could drop that many things. The probability of that happening.
Here.
I want this thing to have one hell of a time.
What we need to just design the field
You know,
with a little bit of a
At the
bow
end of
in
the
it.
season, we're gonna have to use it as, a centerpiece and put chips on the top and put
There you go.
all kinds of different things in each one of the
And why
bins.
did it lose the
Cupcakes.
Goodyear phone?
We got plenty.
Cupcakes or, show me the phone number for Goodyear on
Memory lane.
Memory Lane.
I didn't see.
I don't know how much more interference I can give it.
Well, you can put all the ducks, like literally just pile them up right here in the center. Instead of trying to hit them and spread them out, just make it, force it to run over them. Like, put 'em
Barricade.
back
Hi,
out,
Danny, it's
right where
Mrs.
you are.
Noble. How's our car doing?
And just pile them right where you are. In a random, don't line them up. You know, just make it stack it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay.
Last try.
And do me a favor, just check the tire pressure. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Okay, fine.
Correction. Awesome.
They're in the process of putting it together.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna restart it for a lot, just for
Usually means they haven't
fun.
started yet.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Usually means they haven't started yet.
Ah,
It's like putting a fragile sticker on a box to the UPS driver. That means kick here.
yeah. He's coming determined, I can see
Alright,
that.
it's 12:23.
Yep.
Do we want to transition?
Yep.
This should be a little, we're just seeing how far we can push it.
Why is this?
Yes!
Why did the...
So we have it correcting now that it will drive straight. It will drive to that heading.
She's meaner to the ducks than you are.
Run them over! You lined them up for the slaughter.
Yeah.
Is there anybody on live stream?
Probably not. Hi if you are.
Run them down.
We're done running down the dump.
It's lost. What was
That's
it? Where
cruel. That was worse
the
than...
event with the
Is this the same one still?
Yes.
He needs to be replaced.
No, he's good.
He's a
He's
trooper.
got a few skid marks.
Like a year ago?
Skid mark.
Roller.
No, was that some guy that was
Scrapes
like,
in
you know,
there.
Got one in the
2 years
hospital
old?
and one in skid marks, I love it.
Eli, David.
Battery? We're gonna move battery.
So you know you have live stream.
I noticed
It
it
said
getting.
3-8.
No, it's all time getting.
They did.
No.
Well, so what I would do is turn it off and back on.
Well,
Set it up, turn it off, back
It's
on.
not done.
That way it's really a complete fresh reset.
Which one you'll stay in one?
And we only have 2 more matches, so.
It's technically 4 minutes each, so.
Just making sure.
All right.
Eli, you messed up the execution. The execution.
There was no execution.
They all survived.
It was like a fire. Just take an axe to
But with the robot.
Yeah,
you
robots.
wanna do once over with the robot now?
Yeah, so you
Make
probably
sure that
should.
Everything's. You
It's
can
back
see
to
those,
Over.
make sure bolts
That's
are
it.
tight.
touchy,
Wheels
touchy,
are-
touchy. No, what is it? No static.
Chains are.
Check your aprons in the front.
Aprons?
Chains.
The bumpers, what do you want to call them?
I like aprons. It's a good term for it.
Mac, remind me to do the thing.
Yep.
I remember when I get home, but.
Got the drivetrain sides still. Looking right.
What did you hit?
Oh my god.
What do you keep hitting?
Yes.
Well, you got it off. That's okay.
That was a lot of,
I would reboot the controllers after
Yeah.
zapping them.
Do your job, ground wire.
So this is.
Oh, that's,
This is 5.
ours is.
The ground wire isn't stopping from ground wire.
No, I'm well aware.
The current goes into
It was
the
more of a
brain.
hopeful that
That's
that
a
happened to the controller.
Which one do you have in case you're gonna score with it?
Oh, okay.
So-
Should make sure it's
Oh,
all
never
never
actually-
actually.
David, did we submit for
Yes.
match
Yes.
4?
Yeah.
When it's on that screen, it means.
That's submitted,
Not
okay.
delivered means it meets the floor?
Yep.
Okay. Navigation.
Advertise last. Ew.
Storage unit warehouse, what is
You
that?
know, I
That's
tried to
the-
blow it.
Someone needs to
Warehouse
make an
storage
edit.
unit.
Thank
All
you.
of the stuff we've done on live stream. It's just like random stuff.
You know,
And then
the other day I tried to
numbers.
blow out a
Just
candle.
going cut to you just chilling.
I tried to blow out a candle like this.
Oh, this is
Well,
the
battery
Dutch-
has-
this is
battery
in-
preloaded,
Dutch-
Batteries at 3.7, we need a light block.
And we don't have a capsule.
Randomize.
Randomize.
Are we
Half
initialized?
balance.
We're initialized.
Balance. Half balance, with is balanced. Oh, how balanced, yes or no,
On this-
okay. And then part, and wow, both.
Okay.
Your mark.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
We'll just have to be careful when we're not moving back over.
Right.
That, yeah.
Careful you're not coming over too fast
Yeah.
and keep running into the thing.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Watch the corner. Get out of my.
I thought we had stopped the top one.
You don't have one. There you go, 130. If you got a light, you've got 1 or 5. Fix it. Right there. 1 minute. There you go. Careful.
I can't.
35.
Down, down.
So, watch it up. Nope. There you go. Got it. Wow, there.
Yeah. They can
There,
really
in
fit in
there.
tiny
We're
places.
in the warehouse.
I think it looked like you were catching the ground.
I just couldn't move. I couldn't. It wouldn't move anywhere else but the bus because the one was already underneath the door. So it stopped that side from turning or going straight at me.
Last one, you gotta get
This is
150
pretty
if
good.
you like a perm. You still have to dye your hair red. That's the thing.
He's
No.
thoroughly stuck in there.
You see, that's over. That ultimate goal is done.
Yeah, you still haven't done it.
Yeah, it's done.
Alright, you're like, can you confirm?
Where's the marker?
What?
No.
Six,
What did
five on
you
top,
talk to me
38.
about?
Four,
As
three
far as-
bottom.
Okay,
That's 38.
cool. You can submit.
Yes.
So 38.
Mac, we need to get 150 so
Where's
you'll have to
that?
get a perm.
And give me 48
So,
I would
plus.
feel that.
Was it just 48?
That was basically
20 here,
perfect math.
20 on the
Or
bottom.
just 20, it's on the screen.
So it's just
20,
48.
38.
38.
48.
And
I think
48.
48.
And then, yeah, so.
So that way we got
It's
20
1 and
points
6.
on the table
Yeah.
by unbalancing and not
Delivered is
parking,
8.
so.
I want one
I
more.
was-
Almost 130.
16.
We got one more.
Unanswered
Good.
voids. Wait,
I
yeah.
was 5
Start
and
and
2.
finish with one button. Or one. I feel like this guy needs to go.
16 plus 2 on the middle. It's another 4.
It's
So
less
that's
than
Than that one.
24.
We have everything on there that you want?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Because then I can put all of this into a spreadsheet,
It's
hypothetically,
okay, McCoy.
if I can get it.
We
Yeah.
brought our
Yeah.
score up like
We will be
50%.
Dead. He's gonna be
But
shredded
that's
by
our
the
endgame
season.
points are
At the end of the season. I'm good with
Our
that.
trend in the
We'll just
engine
put
is
them in
not
the
going
fire.
there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. It's like
So we keep
sacrificing
knocking
the
Now we've been knocking
chickens at tech
the
fire.
shipping hub over, so we're not getting the balance, and we're not parking. We're only partially parking our here, we don't park at all, so.
Quite a bit of stability now in the docks. I think we can even maybe pick up another 4 seconds piece.
Right.
I was saying the ducks aren't a problem. It's what happens after the ducks
Yes.
that's tripping us up and tanking your ending score. I mean, yes, the 20 points for not having a balance,
So
but we're
either need
losing an easy 10 by
Either
not
need to
having
back up, to make sure you're clear of the ducks, and then kind of turn and.
Like
start
you've got to
going
be
around
all the way
shipping
out
hub.
here. You have to be all the way out here before you can go around and over.
Can you come in the other way?
I
That might.
was
take
thinking
a
about it,
while.
but
I thought about that, but.
I don't know if we're gonna have enough time
Okay.
because you gotta
Instead,
go.
Eli, you just turn on
all
the
the
intake and
way.
you just suck up everything that's in our way.
We don't want to incur 2 holdings.
With the
Alright,
ducks.
well,
But the ducks didn't matter.
let's see.
I know, but whatever
Oh, bless you.
squares are still left on the
Bless you.
field.
Bless you. Well,
You have
we
8
won't
ducks?
grab it then.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yes.
You want a new fresh battery?
You're not,
Yeah.
you don't have a block.
We're not going there. I'll just stay over here. Instead of that. But yes.
Were you randomized?
Nope.
Not even on them.
I mean, what if we turn so that the ducts are, you know, what's happening is the ducts are getting inside the frame of the robot.
Back on top of that, that's what
Okay.
I was saying that one.
Yeah. That's weird.
So what I'm looking at is, and now we can't do it now, but that duct spinner needs to be on the other side of the robot.
Yeah.
If it were over there, then
We'd
you're,
have,
yeah, then your robot sitting
If
here.
you're
is
on that
spinning.
side of the
yeah.
field.
Right.
If you're in the competition and you're in the other side of the field, you're in the same problem you have right now.
right.
Well, we don't have
But we're not
worry
going to
about that
competitions
yet.
for another month and a half.
So
Yeah.
you're
We
moving
get
over
there.
to the
Yeah.
next
So,
match.
so I like your idea. We need one on each side that are driven together.
That are paired.
Driven together is an interesting thought. Things can be different motors.
Tangled.
Except one has to go the opposite direction.
That's
Just a
fine.
really
That's
big
easy.
change.
That we fix
That
that.
would
because-
mean the robot.
Right, we can do one button does both.
Yeah.
Going opposite directions at the same time.
Alright, ready?
Randomized?
Final match.
We have a
No.
block loaded.
This is match 6.
This is match 6. This one's for all the
Are we
marbles.
preloaded?
Yes, we have a preloaded block.
As long as
Is
it's
that
not.
aligned? Yes. You're good to go.
Good to go?
You're good to go.
3, 2, 1.
That's new.
That's also new.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
intake to push it up into the bucket.
Wait, can we get that one in endgame?
In endgame,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you'll reset it.
You don't have to reset it.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Well, good then.
Good.
130. Great cycle. There you are. You got it. You gotta be careful going into this. Getting heavier. You got 1 minute. Good stuff. There you are. Awesome. 45. Alright, good call. 3, 2, 1. Ten. Back up. There you go, there you go. That's in.
Right.
Yeah, that's in.
Is that,
That's it.
It's. I don't think it could get any closer, but I think that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Is
in.
it? Is it? I can see
No.
the white when I'm right lined up with it. Right up.
It's in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Don't debate it. Just call it.
Okay, good.
Alright.
I had a little more, but it is.
We're good. 123.
That was a smooth teleop.
And you know something? I hate to say this, but you did better without getting that first duck.
Wait,
That was
we
your
got
best
all 9
match.
ducks in it.
Right. No,
I just realized.
that was our best end game because we had not only 9 ducks, but we did everything that we
were
wanted
able
to.
get another one.
Best
6
teleop.
up, 7 up.
It was the worst autonomous, but that didn't hurt us. But that was our best score of the day.
You know what, that, the duck is worth 6 at the end and 10 at the front, so it's 4 points. But the damn duck is what makes us miss the parking when we get tangled in them.
Can you put the block on the top tray and then park in autonomous?
Yeah,
Because what is that worth?
20 if we get
I
it.
have to look.
Correct.
So the risk there is, as you see, it's very touchy to get the blocks off onto the top. And autonomous, I mean, we'd probably err on the side of missing than hitting the shipping hub and knocking it over and then unbalancing it
That was
right
a good
off
one.
the get-go.
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna bump our average.
Very much.
The thing is, you get the 20 points if you've correctly identified what level to put the block on.
33% chance.
Regardless if, well, it's just if you actually put it on the right one, even randomly, you get the points.
I think you get
You
the-
get 6 no matter what.
Yeah,
But I mean, right, but if you put it on,
You have a 33% chance of getting it
20.
correct.
Yeah.
I think you actually have to have a camera or something. Reread the manual. 'Cause the way I read the manual, because I thought too, it was 1 in 3 chance, 1 in 3
Every
shot
other
at it.
season, it's just been
Yeah, they
I know.
you get it.
Yeah.
But they said the bonus is for, not just having your piece on the field, but determining. So we may want to look on the forums or something for that.
preload freight completely on randomized level using key shipping element, 20 points.
Yeah.
Or preload freight completely on randomized level.
I don't think they would have it that you have to have a sensor.
How much is delivering the duck in endgame?
6.
And it's 6 when you deliver it's 10 at the beginning. Okay.
So yes, we lost 4 points by not getting it in auto, but we
Right.
made up for it through our smooth teleop. 'Cause that was our best teleop and our best end game by far.
You did very well.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. You have to actually figure it out. You can guess.
Right, because they have no way of checking.
Yeah. They don't know whether
If you actually did or not, yeah.
If you do it consistently, then you get the points for putting it up and it's the best amount.
The other thing you can do is you get more controls in there. You can say that you're using good
No, it's only 2 in the
Yeah.
autonomous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's always a one or
I
two
think
things.
that would be
control
fine.
is also moved up in the level Indian. I don't think it's where it was, I
It
think
used
it's
to be
higher.
really low,
This is the
right?
last one.
It's moved up quite a bit.
It's moved up quite a bit because it's sponsored.
Wait, can we do the
Uh,
Sponsoring now?
wait,
there is
that would-
somebody sponsoring it,
It's
I
like-
can't remember who, but it has
It's
a
not the
name.
Aerospace Award.
Where is
it's-
the manual?
I want to say it's.
I can tell you in a second who it is.
You know, the calculator.
So we only had one game under 100.
Right. We did really good.
Oh, we got a row.
No, Rocco.
I must have did the average wrong.
I just did the average of the actual.
No, that's right, definitely. Right, the average in the top left.
Oh wait, I think
You're counting the
No.
practice matches? I
Wait a
did
minute,
that.
now you can't have an average for 126
Yeah,
when you never
that's-
scored
Right, Connect is
126.
now right under thing.
That average.
Yes.
You want
And
Connect.
is that between the
Yeah,
days
we wanted to
and
connect
the
every year.
practices, or just
That's just the game.
It should be Innovate Award sponsored by.
Okay. Ah.
Well, what's control?
Control is number 2, it's right under thing.
You just said
Go
connect.
Connect. It's right under Connect.
108 as an average. Pretty good.
Well, from what? Our average is
Right
like
on
75 and
Sponsored
stuff.
by Art.
I'm pretty sure
It's
it's
number
60
3.
something.
Okay.
I have a
Right
picture.
That's a 33% increase in this one fact.
No, it's Innovate and then Connect.
One
So
back.
it moves way
Sure.
I'm in.
Yeah.
So that's the
Okay.
average of just our,
Our average
Our
last time
official
was
games,
71.5.
Yeah, this is a huge
We gained-
outlier right now. Don't
Yeah.
count
It's
it.
actually 45.
We gained 36 points on our average.
and our
So
average
the
last
line
week
dropped
was
about
70.
71.5.
So there we go, we're up by
Mine is on
50%.
Ah. That's pretty good.
Where's Compass? Compass is
What do I say? Why?
Some more.
Compass is Compass is.
Did we get up by 50% next
Compass-
week as well?
Yeah, of course we have.
Of course, this is
If we get that.
You guys are
business
gonna tune in on your Telia. We're gonna work on auto.
And this is,
I wanna hit 200 by the end of the season.
they could do that.
I'm gonna hit 3,000.
Oh yeah. No, I'm
And you
I'm
like
setting the
thrust
goal.
their
We're gonna get to 200 by the
and
end
go
of
get
the
a
season.
bird if we hit
Yeah, right. And it's real easy to do. See, you can't launch anything, but there's
This
nothing
time,
against teleporting
actually,
it from there to there.
So
So all we gotta do is design a Star Trek teleporter.
Design award. Make it up.
Can't use
I need
laser.
this for.
Can't use laser.
At the end of
Are
high
lasers
school,
banned?
I'm just gonna be a
I think they're illegal.
Yeah, transporter Star Trek doesn't use lasers.
You have that red
I don't know why
hair
the
with
red
the bird,
hair
what
on
they,
No.
a big red nose.
No, he should go
Article
to school.
six,
It's like,
that's the plan.
it's not like Andy. It's like
It is.
extraordinarily tan.
Hey guy.
I love it. They don't make it different.
I wanna tell
Actually, what I
you.
did
Alright, Xavier.
last night was for
Say something about
duck
the
spinner,
average.
is if we had a light beam right behind the shaft,
Nope, you
and
gotta.
then as it just breaks the light beam, that would tell us
Yeah,
that we're
that's
thoroughly engaged.
Hello everybody, this is the end of our meet. That was match 6, and we got the average of 108, which is around a 30-40% increase from our last time.
50.
Hopefully this pattern keeps going, and thanks for watching.